Hey there, friends. I'm waiting on a couple of you to get in the room, and I'm trying to pull some files up right now. Let's see. Trying to grab some of these different outlets that have stories on this. If you haven't heard, there a couple of hours ago, I believe, a man supposedly at Caesars. The report was that he was armed, but he did pull a woman into the hotel room where he's located at. And from what reports have said, I've seen conflicting reports, but more notably here, and I'm reading as I go, guys, so I apologize. Let me show you a quick video right here. See if we can pull this up. I've heard law enforcement say that the guy is not, they don't think he's armed. And they were originally was that shots were fired. And now law enforcement is saying that no shots were not fired. But nevertheless, the situation is not resolved yet. So let's see if I can pull this up. This is a Twitter account networking in Vegas. Let me open this up. This is, see if you can see that. Yeah, that's the guy chunking stuff out of his room. Yeah, that's obviously the room. He busted the glass out. They say he's thrown, I believe, a TV and some tables out. Let's see again what that was that he threw out. That's just like an end table there. That's a little bit of furniture there that he wasn't real happy with. So that's right now what I guess what we're looking at. There's not a ton more. SWAT teams are obviously on the scene. They have the room cordoned off. Let's see if there's anything else. Las Vegas Metro Police Department says we're actively trying to resolve the situation at approximately 9:15 a.m. Remember, they're on West Coast time. Dispatch received a report of a domestic disturbance at a hotel in a 3500 block of South Las Vegas Boulevard. Officers arrived and attempted to contact the individual in a room. A male refused to open the door and stated he was armed. So the guy saying he was armed, there's no evidence of that right now. Nobody has seen any guns, and there have not been gunshots. Originally, they said gunshots, but I think that might have been when he was trying to bust the door open, the window open. Let's see. This is a local affiliate. As you guys know, I like to pull my news from a local affiliate because typically they're going to give you more accurate information and less of a stripped down message from what the mainstream media is going to throw at you. So let's see if they have a live feed. I see video here, and this is probably the guy right here. Let me grab that feed real quick for you. So this is the screen I'm looking at now. And this is the video. This is pretty much going to be a little bit better description of what I just described.
So
other than the commercial, of course.
I was with the twins all alone, and one of them learned how to draw what I think is a horse. By the end of the night, we got to listen to our favorite book on Audible, Alexa.
And I can't fast forward, so I'll at least kill the audio on it while we wait. We have 10 more seconds of this mess that we have to watch. We don't know much about this. Not sure if this is government sanctioned or not. Who knows at this point? It looks like, here we go.
Good morning. I'm Captain Steve Connell with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's Convention Center Area Command. I'm here to brief you about an incident that occurred at approximately 9:15 a.m. in the 3500 block of Las Vegas Boulevard. We received information from hotel security that there was a disturbance between a male and female on a tower floor of the hotel property. This disturbance ended up in the male pulling a female into one of the rooms by force. Our officers from Convention Center responded and contained the room. However, there was talk of weapons possibly being involved in this incident, so the SWAT team responded out of precaution. The SWAT team is in control of the situation, which is isolated to that room in the tower, and there were initial reports that shots were fired in this incident. That is not true. There has been no shots fired as of this time. Also, traffic has not been affected on Las Vegas Boulevard or the surrounding area as a result of this incident. And I can take a few questions from you if there are any.
We have hotel guests saying that an item was thrown out of a hotel room into the pool area. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, there were a few items when the glass was broken that were thrown into the pool area, and that might have been some of the mistaken reports of gunfire.
You know what items were thrown out of the window?
Just chairs, things of that sort. There has been no weapons seen at this time in this event, and we don't know if there are weapons involved. It's out of precaution that the SWAT team responded.
Where is that female?
I'm sorry?
The female that you said he pulled into the room, where is she?
She is still in the room at this time. There are negotiators obviously talking to the subject, trying to get him out. The female has been heard from, and at this point is still okay.
Was there any other people inside the room at the time?
No, it was the single male and the single female.
Is she related to him at all, or just a random person?
We don't know. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Okay, so I did find while
So
you guys
last
were
week,
watching
I was
that,
with the
I
twins.
think I found a live local affiliate here. So let me grab this one and see what we've got here. So again, I believe this one will be live ongoing
Cell phones have
coverage.
become an important part of our lives.
Stand
But even
by
larger distraction
while we
from
wait
behind
for
the
the,
wheel of a motor vehicle. If you've been injured because some
Oh, come on now. That was stupid. I just want to watch your live feed. That's all I want. All right, well, let's let this one finish playing. I can't seem to.
Super glass upgrade with every window when you mention the Chance Special.
I can't kill the audio. Okay, here we go.
We are tracking the ongoing situation at the Caesars downtown, Caesars Palace on the Strip. We do know that a man has taken a woman in hostage. Right now, we have Fox 5's Danny Masson as well as Fox 5's Shauna Kalafi out there right now to give us the latest. But first, we're going to take it to Fox 5's Danny Masson with what police are saying. And Danny, what are you hearing?
And Kirka, this situation is ongoing right now. To give you an idea of where I'm at the corner of Jay Sarno and Frank Sinatra, where Metro just provided the media with some information about this incident. And this is what we know right now and what we have learned. Metro received info from security about a disturbance between a male and female. The disturbance ended up with the male forcibly pulling the female into a room who is now being held hostage. Officers responded and there was talks of weapons being involved, and is when the SWAT team was brought in. We have been told the female in the room has been heard from and is okay, and negotiators are speaking with the male. It is unknown at this time if the woman is in a relationship with the man, and the floor where this is all taking place is on lockdown.
There were a few items when the glass was broken that were thrown into the pool area, and that might have been some of the mistaken reports of gunfire.
Now, traffic has not been affected on Las Vegas Boulevard. Metro officers and the SWAT team remains on scene here at Caesars Palace Hotel. As soon as we get more information on this incident, we will be sure to bring you those updates. For now, I'll send it back to you in studio.
All right, Danny, thank you so much. Now we're going to send it over to Shauna Kalafi, who's been speaking with witnesses who saw some of these events happen. And Shauna, what are you hearing?
Yeah, in Kirika, we saw a lot of people coming out wearing swimsuits who were evacuated from the pool area a few hours ago. Now, we actually can see the room where this is all happening from our viewpoint. We've been here for about 2 hours now, and about an hour ago, we saw the man, the suspect inside of that room, pulling the curtain to the side. He seemed to be yelling out of the window. We could hear him all the way from here. We even saw him throwing an object out of the window. We're not sure exactly what it was. We did hear from witnesses who saw him earlier. They say that he threw a lamp, also a chair.
Trash can.
We've heard a trash can was also thrown out of the window. And again, police are still in a standoff with this man who has taken a woman hostage inside of that room. We have video, as you can see, of objects being thrown from the window just about an hour ago. Police first responded here around 9:15 this morning, and the standoff still going hours later.
I'm sure that's not
And we will
housekeeping.
continue to bring you updates as we learn more about this ongoing situation. We also heard that the Palace Tower, where this room is located, was not actually formally evacuated. According to the guests we talked to, they say that the elevators are just shut down right now for people trying to get back up to their rooms. When we checked in with them about an hour ago, they said there was no announcement or anything for the guests inside of this hotel, but for the ones in the Palace Tower, it's hard to avoid what's going on there. So updates still coming in from police, and we want to give you a soundbite now from those guests that we spoke to.
We were headed straight to the pool area, and then we noticed a whole big group of people coming out, and as soon as people started yelling, we noticed like, oh, something's happening. We ran straight up to our room because we have a perfect view of the pool, and as soon as we got up there, we saw him throwing stuff out of the window.
What did you see him throwing?
He threw a lampshade, a cushion, a piece of wood. Like, he was just going crazy.
And those guests also say that they heard a lot of commotion from their room, which was very close to the room where this is all happening. They also said they heard a loud sound that at the time they believed was a gunshot. We now know that police have confirmed no shots have been fired. But again, one man and one woman is still in that room. The woman taken hostage this afternoon. We'll bring you updates as we get more. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Shauna, thank you so much. And of course, stay with Fox 5 News for continuing team coverage of the standoff at Caesars Palace. We'll update you with the latest developments as we get them.
Okay, so I guess they're not staying live. That's their that's it for them. Let's see if I can find somebody else that is pulling a live feed on this right now. I mean, I guess they're erring on the side of caution, of course. They claim to not know who the lady is in the room with him. Doesn't mean that they don't know, of course. I would say he might be watching on TV and they might be being a little bit cautious. But I'm pretty sure one of those things he threw out was a TV. So maybe they're not worried about him looking at this on TV. Now, let's see if I can pull anything else. I think Fox 5 might have been what we were just looking at. Yep, that was Fox 5. And they don't have anything else listed. Apparently, they're not seeing this as that big of a threat because there's certainly no panic mode or anything like that these folks are in right now. Excuse me. Let's see. Independent sometimes will run a live stream that they'll pull from an affiliate. I just don't think right now there's an affiliate that's actually running anything. Here's another. Make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. Yeah. It's another video right here. Maybe from a Twitter feed or something. Well, I clicked on the audio. Apparently, there's no audio right here. That's kind of weird. Let me refresh the page and see if there's any audio. May have to listen to their commercial because when I killed the audio on that, it never came back, it looked like. No, there's no audio on this. It's wide open. Here's the guy's room. Isn't it the same hotel? Yeah, he's chunking his stuff out. This same hotel as The Hangover, right? Well, that wasn't very impressive. Let's see. Again, just scrolling through affiliates, the locals. If I can grab one of them, it appears that most of them have abandoned the live feed. I obviously was a little bit late. I doubt Fox is running any kind of a live feed, but let's pull Fox up anyway and just see. Yeah, they're definitely not running a live feed. And let's go back to this one, see if they've updated theirs. Again, here we go. This might be.
Purchasing your first home can be stressful. Which loan should I apply for? How do I know if I qualify? At Total Lending Concepts, we take the stress out of buying a home. We focus on your needs and take the time to answer all of your questions. With over 20 years of experience, me and my team will help.
So I know the guy's holed up in his room. Reports that he pulled a girl in there. He also, the guy in the room claimed that he was armed. Nobody else has seen that he's armed. Here we go.
Las Vegas right now, where there is a hostage situation that is reportedly unfolding at the Caesars Palace hotel room. Want to give you a closer look at this picture here, if we can, where you see, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see a man there in a broken out window of this hotel room. According to the Las Vegas Metro Police Department, they say that this man is barricaded inside of a hotel room holding a woman hostage in the hotel room. They say that this started about 9:15 this morning. That, of course, is West Coast time and is continued right now. They say when they went to the room, the man inside said he was armed and refused to come out. There are crisis negotiators at the scene. They say since all of this began, the window was broken out. Some objects have been thrown out of the window as well. They do say, too, that they have the floor completely secured where this is all happening, and they're continuing to make contact with the person as much as possible to try to negotiate a peaceful ending to this. And that last check, they did say that the woman is still believed to be in the room and that she has been heard from and is still okay. So we'll keep you posted as we continue monitoring this from our station, Fox 5 Vegas KVVU. You can check out their website, fox5vegas.com, for more information. And again, we'll bring you updates as we get them. For now, I'm Graham Olkins.
Let's see.
Stay with us.
Fox5Vegas.com. It sounds like they're obviously in negotiations. If they've spoken to the woman, then it sounds like they're in negotiations with the hostage guy, or whatever they call it, whatever his fancy name is, the negotiator, trying to get the guy to come out. So a good news, again, since they have talked to her, she is okay, according to what they say she said. And again, they're more than likely talking to the guy. So they say it's a younger guy, a younger white male is what I heard. And yeah, there's one of you guys made the comment, and rightfully so. The reason why we're likely not hearing a whole lot out of this is because, well, guess what? Just like the Vegas shooting that I put out last week, it is Vegas. They make millions and millions and millions, and they don't want this getting out. Tourism will take a hit. So clearly, this is another example of the powers that be, Chamber of Commerce and everybody else in the Vegas area, making sure this stays kind of, I hope nothing bad comes out of this. Hopefully they've abandoned the story for legitimate reasons. But here again, it just seemed kind of odd that we're dealing with a situation where Vegas doesn't appear to be all that concerned with a live hostage situation in their own backyard. And yeah, there's absolutely nothing. Here's another Fox 5. We have Fox 5. You can't see it, or maybe that's the one that I do have open. I have several of the local affiliates that are open on my screen here to see if they break into something live wise. Nothing right now. Let's see. That's an older story. Let me click in the news tab and see if there's any updates there. Fox 5 again. The Independent, WSAZ. Look there real quick. Nope. They're carrying the same live feed. So yeah, man, I mean, nothing really that I can share with you guys. I just wanted to make sure that I brought this up, that we look at it in case it's another one of these Stephen Paddock things. Remember, we still don't have answers from the Stephen Paddock thing back in, I believe it was 2017. So, I mean, we're coming up on 6 years ago with that, and we still don't have any answers. And I was just hopeful that we were not entering into another situation like that. Looking at this, let me pull this up real quick, if I can share that same screen. Which one was it I was looking at? Here we go. Las Vegas SWAT. So this is kind of like a chronological order of things. Response. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. So they've got 11:31. All right, let me scroll the bottom down here. 11:19 a.m. Of course, that was 9 a.m. their time over there. Responding to the Caesars Palace Hotel Tuesday morning. So they received a report of a domestic disturbance at the hotel when they attempted to make contact. And this is what I'm reading right here. Attempted to make contact with the people in the room. A male refused to open the door and said he was armed. So let's move up to the 11:31, 11:49. Caesars Entertainment has commented on the situation. We're aware of the security incident at Caesars Palace. Our team is cooperating fully with law enforcement officers on scene who are handling the investigation. Las Vegas, what time was this? 11:52 a.m. Police have said now remember, guys, most of us are 2 hours ahead of them. So that's, closer to 2 o'clock my time. Police have said the situation is ongoing while a single male and female are believed to be in a room. A window to the room was broken and objects were thrown out while negotiators are speaking with the male subject. That's good. No shots have been fired by police or the subject at this time. Floor of the hotel room is where the room is located has been locked down. They added that they were told the woman was pulled into the room and is being held hostage by the man. She is still in the room at this time. The female has been heard from and is still okay. Officers responded to the resort at about 9:15 a.m. Let's see if there's... Wait, I think I just saw something. Okay, here's the latest report. According to the possible situation, crisis responded. A woman is believed to have been pulled in the room. A person appeared in the window frame wearing a hat, t-shirt, and shorts, appeared to be yelling. We're aware of the incident. The man has since appeared in the window naked from the waist down. Come on, man. Oh, gosh. So, once again, not much to go on. Not much at all, actually. It looks like this is, that hopefully they'll talk the guy out, Daily Mail sometimes will carry a live feed from somebody else. I don't see one. Oh, that's the guy right there. Apparently, yeah, it looks like he might have his drawers off right there. Looks like his pants are missing in that picture. That's apparently the guy. Look how he's got a bicyclist helmet on. See the window clearly busted out. I don't know what the significance of this other than police presence at the hotel. And there he's chunking the end table out. And I believe that's the video that we watched earlier. That's all the residents. Wow. Oh, so it's the pool area where he's facing. That's the pool area. So this appears to be the pool area down here where everybody's at. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but this is the area over here to the right, kind of alongside that palm tree where he was throwing things out. So it looks like he must have been throwing them out into the pool area. Crazy. Obviously, the guy's probably not had any sleep, probably drunk, here's another shot from, looks like inside a restaurant where security's walking out. Let's see what they are up to here. Oh, something just flew down. Yep. That must be when he was chunking the furniture out of the room. Let's see. Nope, nothing else. And again, this is the shot for those of you that are just joining us. This shot from earlier where he's throwing his stuff out of the hotel room. Gosh. I believe he throws like a trash. They don't show it on this one. He throws a trash can out. Looked like he threw a TV out earlier. Again, that's the guy right there. Appears to be yelling out of the window. Oh, it said view gallery. Let's see what the other pictures are. Oh, it's the same ones we already looked at. All right. Well, again, was hoping to be able to share some information on this. You know, any other town that this would have been in besides Las Vegas, there would be a live stream right now. And there's no live stream right now. It's 21 Alive News. They literally have Alive in their name. And that's a picture of the dude right there. Let's see if they have anything live going on. Nope, that was that same feed we looked at earlier. So yeah, everybody's kind of staying away from the live stuff. My guess is the guy's drunk, probably broke, no sleep, might be a little bit more than drunk. This is in Las Vegas. This is at the Caesars high-end casino, decent high-end casino. Of course, you can get, if you gamble in other towns or whatever, you can get free passes to places like this. So doesn't mean, even though it's a nice hotel, doesn't mean that the guy is a, quote, high roller just because he's there. It could be free room where all he had to pay for was his airplane. Actually, some of these people that blow enough money, they'll fly you out there. But I haven't personally seen anybody with that. But yeah, I'll bet you he's staying in the room for free. So no information on the guy other than he's a white guy. And again, this picture right here looks like he has no pants on. And they, again, just for a real brief recap, guys, 9:15 this morning, their time, Vegas time, that's West Coast time. The report is there was a disturbance that he and the girl were arguing. He pulled her into the room and against her will, apparently. Now, they more than likely have camera footage to show that as well. And he told them, no one has spotted or seen or heard a firearm. He told them he was armed. Now, he may very well not be armed, of course. That might be his way of buying time to keep them out of the room. But he did state to law enforcement and whoever contacted him that he was armed. They have since spoken to the girl. While he's not letting her go, she did claim, according to their reports, that she's okay. The guy, again, as you can see, has busted the window out of the Caesars Hotel in his room, has thrown furniture out. It appeared that he threw a TV out as well, a trash can, and one of those end tables that you see on the side of the bed was all thrown out. Probably what he used to break the window out. Those are hard windows to break out. Not that I've tried, but you can just look at the type of glass and the ceiling around there, like ceiling around the window. It's tough to bust those things down. He didn't knock the pane of glass out. You can see that the glass is shattered. There's still glass around the perimeter of that frame. So the guy broke it. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where we're at. Again, they have spoken to the girl. So apparently hostage negotiators are talking to them. Curious how this will end. Again, I personally don't think the guy's armed. I think he said that to buy himself time. I believe there would be some evidence of him being armed. I honestly, I know they're fearing for the life of the girl, but ballistically, unless they simply weren't set up yet, I kind of wonder if you're looking at this picture right here where he's standing in clear view of the window, why he wasn't terminated at that point. I I guess that's not your first reaction. Maybe they hadn't gotten into the hostage part yet, negotiations. So, I'm not saying that should be your first step. I'm certainly not implying that should have been done first. But clearly somebody had a shot. Again, ballistically, what are you shooting? How far away are you? What type of bullet are you using? What kind of round, would it potentially go through him and hit the girl? You got tons of factors to play into that. Obviously, I know they know what they're doing a whole lot better than I do. But wow, Hatbox says she already has a GoFundMe. Good Lord. That's wild. That's crazy. Not surprising though. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't see this being another Stephen Paddock situation. Makes you wonder if this is one of the government's people who got away or something like that. Maybe this is a whistleblower, and it'd be a good way to get rid of him for those who know what's going on. Somebody just made a good point. 108 degrees in Vegas. See, today's the 11th. Yeah, I've literally spent 2 weeks in Vegas. I used to, I'm still friends with a professional boxer, but I was going to fly to London to help work his corner in a WBC title fight, and he was training with Floyd Mayweather in Las Vegas and Roger Mayweather. So we were staying at Floyd Mayweather's, what am I trying to say? Not his apartment, his condo. We were staying at Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s condo in Vegas, and it was this time of year. And we would go out running. I say we. I shouldn't say that. I wasn't doing a lot of running. But in this time of year, that weather, there was one day that it was 114 degrees over there. My guess is he's regretting knocking that window out of that hotel room right now, because that is not a smart thing to do this time of year in Las Vegas. It's brutally hot over there. And you can say what you want about dry heat. Everything is hot. I mean, at 110, 114 degrees, you just have the heat radiating off of just the dang pavement, grass, turf, wherever you are. It's freaking hot. I remember, wondering when I went over there, because of course I'm from South Louisiana, why nobody was, there's nobody outside during the daytime. People stay inside. And why at the condo that we were staying at, big, beautiful swimming pool, why no one was out? About 6 o'clock in the evening, people started to kind of wander out and go hang out at the swimming pool. It's because it's too hot. So yeah, that's definitely. I would never voluntarily spend for a vacation any more than a couple of days. Heck, I wouldn't vacation at all in Vegas. I'm just not a big fan of that. The whole gambling scene and all that kind of stuff it's not my thing. I don't have anything against it. It's just not my deal. I'm down here in South Louisiana, and we have 3 casinos right here in town. So it's one of those things where when you're in an area that has gambling, you typically don't gamble. I don't know anybody locally that gambles. We pull from Houston is where most of the gamblers come from, but locally we don't do it. So going to Vegas is not that big of a deal to me. When we go during SHOT Show, we go because we have to, I guess, business. But yeah, this is an odd situation right here. Again, him knocking that window out with it being 109 degrees in Vegas right now, doesn't appear to be the smartest thing in the world. He's more than likely regretting that decision right now. Let's see if there's anything else that these people might be. No, they're not updating anything. Let me pull this other Fox 5 over here and see if they're doing anything, any new updates. Does not appear to be. Well, I can't seem to pull up anything else. I think, you know what? This is kind of funny, but the media is probably less interested right now too, because it does appear that this guy might not be armed. So they're probably a little upset about that right now. Guys, I'm going to leave this on for a second. I'm going to take me a really quick water break. I'll be right back. Well, friends, I've been checking out some of the stuff while I'm in the house and actually called the Caesars Hotel. And at first, no one answered. But, you know, it's a no-no to not answer a phone in Vegas. And finally, they answered. And they are really not giving any information out. So I'm going to refresh these. The lady was super nice, but she didn't have according to her, the authority to answer any questions. So let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. I'm just checking all of my links that I had up to see if anybody's got an update. And not see any updates here, unless you guys know of any. None there either. And Fox 5, nothing there. Nope. All right, guys, I'm going to cut out of here then. I feel like I've wasted enough of your time. We got no more information. If something else comes out, what I'll probably do is just put, if it's not anything relevant where I'm going to do a live stream, I'll at least maybe put something out in the form of a short form video or something like that. So I will end the broadcast now. Those of you that I'm used to seeing on here, Chris, Minnie, Mike, drop it like a Scott. Drop it like a Scott. Do me a favor. I need you to email me. I don't have your contact information. I've got someone that I need to send your way. Send me an email, if you don't mind, at your convenience, paul@legallyarmedamerica.com, and just say, hey, this is Scott. But yeah, send me an email. I need to get with you on something. Guys, have a great evening. Again, maybe I'll see you back here shortly if anything relevant comes out about this standoff. But at this point, there seems to be nothing more other than the fact that the guy is still holed up in the room and the girl is still okay, and they're in hostage negotiations right now. So that's all that I know at this point. Guys, have a great weekend, and hopefully maybe talk to you in a little bit. See you guys.